everybody, this is Mystic, and welcome back to my library. This is episode 10 of Let's Play Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, and we left off at a little bit of a cliffhanger in the last episode. We just found out that something happened. There was like a tragedy or something that happened overnight, and we don't know what it is yet, so we are splitting up to find out what it is. So that's where we are right now, and I am going to continue it. If you guys commented about anything in the last episode, I'm not ignoring you for this one. I'm actually just pre-recording both of these on Sunday so I can get a couple of errands done tomorrow. But let's see. I don't know. I mean, I guess I could go into the kitchen, although I'm not expecting anything in there. But let's see. No? Okay. I wonder. Okay, so I kind of worry it might be Toko because she's not here, and she did come to my room the other night, and like I said, don't have a great track record of that. All right, so Hina's here. Let me see if she says anything.
So
I knocked on all the doors, but nobody answered. Did they all go to see what happened? Oh, and then what about the second floor of the school? That's the one place that's new to all of us, so it seems like a natural place for... Well... She already knocked on all the doors, right? So I see no reason to do it again. I guess I should go to the second floor then. That seems logical. Alright, Hero's here. And yeah, I could teleport, but I kind of want to see where everyone is right now. Although, what does he say? Hang on. Talk to me. What do you have to say?
Yo!
Hey, Makoto. Honestly, what do you think? About what?
For serious?
About Byakuya. You think he's brainwashed or what? I don't know. You know more about that kind of thing than me, right?
Huh?
What? What's that supposed to mean? Well, I mean, you're some kind of psychic, right?
Hey.
Listen, Makoto, I think you've completely understood what it is I do. Okay, listen. Fortune-telling is like...
Well?
It's totally different from brainwashing or hypnosis or any of that pseudo-scientific bullcrap. I need you to understand that. So you expect me to think fortune-telling isn't pseudoscience? Sorry, but I don't want to get yelled at. Okay. He didn't say anything helpful at all. So, I guess we're going to go to the second floor because that's where Aoi was pointing. I kind of feel like the library might be the place to go. Oh no. Oh no, this is my Mystic's library. I hope nothing happened in the library, you guys. That doesn't seem good. Okay. Just FYI, my family just came home, so if you hear walking around upstairs, that's what that is. Alright. Anything? There's nothing here of interest, don't you agree? You should go look somewhere else. Okay, what is this room? Hey, there's nothing worthwhile over there. I've already checked, so there can be no mistake. Yeah, I don't trust you, though. Let's see. Isn't the... Oh, the pool. Hang on. I should go check the pool. Where was the pool? It's over here, right? There's so many places it can be. Machine guns. Didn't he say something about machine guns? Alright, I have to go this way. Huh? The door's open. But aren't these supposed to be locked? Oh no.
For this investigation, I have unlocked the doors. Please look around to your heart's content.
Investigation.
It's all clear now.
Just as I thought. Byakuya?
I see.
Judging from what he just said, there could be no doubt a murder really has taken place. Come on! And the locker rooms? They're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious. It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room. He was muttering as if talking to himself. Without waiting for a reply, he pressed his hand against the locker room door. And the door swung open without a sound. Oh no. Oh no. In that moment, time seemed to freeze. It's Chihiro, isn't it? Bloodlust? Oh no. It's Chihiro. What? I don't know how long it took for me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at. But as soon as I did, a wild, almost primeval scream escaped from my mouth. It would have to be a woman then, right? Chapter 2, Boy's Life of Despair, Deadly Life. I tried to suppress my screaming, but it was useless. It surged out of me like water from a spring gushing out of the ground. Byakuya, on the other hand,
Very strange.
most unusual, don't you think? He was totally calm, almost like he was watching this all unfold in front of a TV screen. I wasn't expecting Chihiro to die next. I really wasn't. Look, Chihiro's corpse has been suspended somehow, and something's been written on the wall in blood. Bloodlust. Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her. How could it not be brutal? No, that's not my point. This murder is far too bizarre for an everyday amateur to have committed it. Unlike with Sayaka, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity. It's almost as if whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you? What? My head was swimming. I was still reeling, too confused to understand what he was really trying to say. And before I could even begin to clear my head...
What the heck?
Hey, I heard screaming. Did something... Chihiro?
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Oh boy, it's time to do some more investigating. Okay. What the hell was that?
What?
Ah, that's right. You were unconscious during Sayaka's, so you don't know about it. What you just heard was the body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everyone know. There's something on the poster over there. I imagine it's so that the search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone. But wasn't that poster in the guys' locker room? Proceed fairly? Although I don't know if it was in the girls' locker room, too. The body discovery announcement, then Chihiro really is... What do you think, dude?
Naturally.
Dead. Yes. Before you start screaming your head off, go round everyone up. It seems another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover a killer. Taka bolted out of the locker room. As everyone made their way to the scene, it felt as if no time at all had passed. It was like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all just stood there, gathered around Chihiro's body. Damn, I couldn't keep her safe. So there's another victim. Which means we are now in the same position once again. Fuck, man. What the fuck is this?
What?
It's a dream. This is a dream. This is just a dream. In fact, I haven't even been born yet. I don't have any memory of you ever being alive. I'm just gonna let him say that. Shut up. Oh. Alright. Are we investigating? Is this like actual investigation time? Let me save. Okay. No, there are more important things to worry about right now than a dump. It's got blood on it! Okay, so maybe I gotta talk to people first. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood.
So...
I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But you know, that thing about writing bloodlust in blood, doesn't it sound kind of familiar? The mass murderer. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. And at the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer?
What?
Genocide Jack. Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings.
what is this?
Then this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack.
What?
The real. Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
There's no way. But going so far as to write Bloodlust at the scene, I'm surprised at their stupidity.
Well.
I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. Ah. What is it now? Toko! Hina was pointing towards the entrance to the girls' locker room. Toko was the last to arrive, and now she's just standing there. No, why? 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 Okay, get done. She fainted. That did not sound good. It's Toko! Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. I just remembered what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood.
Oh.
So she is hemophobic. I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think she should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like on purpose. So since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count. Gotcha.
Just a second.
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up. As if she heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. And as in, she literally jumped up from where she was laying. In such a strange reaction, I was at a total loss for words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. What in the hell? In no time flat, she was just standing up. Ignoring the physical contortions she had to go through, her motions were totally haphazard. Huh? What? Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know? It happens, right? Was I the only one? What is wrong with you right now? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine. I'm fine. Is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead?
What the heck?
She must have hit her head really hard when she fainted. The world has a front and a back, a top, inning, and a bottom, a sea of truth, and a web of lies.
Well.
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No, everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. That's a good thing, right?
I see.
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being.
So,
I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Not you. Taka, could you help me? Huh? She totally ignored me. Gee, I wonder why. Very well. You take care of the girl, and the rest of us can stay behind and begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on a second. Rushing to an investigation. The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that. Ugh.
Don't make me repeat
There is no
myself.
question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course.
Right as rain! But don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works. Then it happened again? Is that what you're saying? That another one of us killed a fellow classmate? What? That doesn't freak you out? You guys got no, or wait, what? Does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. Oh God, please stop. Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry.
Stop talking.
Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right? I sure did, chum.
It's the Monokuma file.
I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See
So
ya
please do your
later.
very tippy-top best on this investigation.
no way!
Do we really gotta do another investigation? I guess so. Examining the corpse of one of our friends. Having to suspect all our other friends.
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore.
Oh,
I hate it too.
Help me.
I've had enough. I'm getting out of here.
Hey.
Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. You're very enthusiastic about all of this, are you not?
Naturally.
How could I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump into it so soon...
What?
What, do you want to die?
Such
Fine then, go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead. You're a waste of space. A dead
Damn
body
you.
is an object?
Piece of shit.
Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some into you.
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said. Kyoko?
Because...
If we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro,
That's right.
then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up. Forget more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat.
Hey! Hey!
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Huh?
What? I don't remember any rule like that.
Actually...
I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right? New rule has been added, okay.
So then.
In that case, why not limit it to 1 person?
Hey!
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just one would totally murder that possibility.
Punishment is
Farewell
waiting
for now.
you.
I'll catch you guys at the class trial. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then 1 more person's life could still be in danger. Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut the fuck up.
So,
Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna go drop Toko off at her room. Nice, I'm gonna get dropped off.
there is nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation to Sweet. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro,
Is that okay?
then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife. Well, okay. It feels like it needs to be a girl, but I don't think that poster is in the girls' room. I hate this, but if we want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. Investigate. Okay. First of all, I'd better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Monokuma file number 2 has been added to the truth bullet section. Okay. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know? So what do you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No,
Stop talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So you're inviting me to come with you. You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? No, I want to just do this myself. But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. Which is weird. Why am I working with Byakuya on this one? You. She took her time examining Chihiro's corpse. She poked and prodded and going over every inch of the lifeless body. You're a very strange woman, you know? Being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble. She seems to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us. We still don't know what her ultimate is. And this is the girls' locker room with Bloodlust written. Is it possible that she's the ultimate serial killer? And is it possible... No, if we got it wrong and she killed Sayaka, we would all be dead right now. But that's not what happened. Okay, we'll start with the simple thing. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and there's a blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Okay. It's been added. Bloodstain. There's a fresh bloodstain on the carpet. It must have been splattered with blood during the murder. Okay, I guess there's nothing to say. Hey, I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else than carried here. She was very light. That is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still.
Well,
I still think she came here on her own, by choice. What makes you say that? She'd been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise. But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late?
perhaps.
Hina or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
However,
Perhaps. But it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. So is it possible she could have brought a guy with her? That's possible. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but that she also would have come with someone else. It's a possibility, I think. Sakura's account has been added. Okay. The poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. I need to go see if that poster's in the boys' room still. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All I need is to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but... Wait, you already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't that strong. Wow, Makoto. I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff. The cause of Chihiro's complex. I can't help wondering what it might be. Okay, Mondo's account. Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Huh? Already?
What?
No clues want to magically appear by standing around here. We need to check. But I didn't. That's true, but
Let's go.
If you're satisfied. No, I'm not satisfied. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. No, I'm going back. I didn't check Bloodlust. So this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? I'm not ready yet. I'm going back in there. And you can't stop me, I think. You've already spent plenty of time checking the crime scene. There are plenty of other... But I didn't... Something needs to say Hang on. It doesn't say anything about Bloodlust. Is that gonna be a problem? I don't know. I feel like... Oh my god, I don't know what's wrong with the joystick on my controller. That's really annoying though. Right. So what's in here? I bet the mastermind was just sitting there watching. They know what happened and they're still forcing us to go through with this. A flotation donut. I don't think it's related. Oh, but I found one of those. Oh! I wonder what she was tied up with, though. Oh, I can't even... There are a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf, which have nothing to do with this case. So what do you want me to do in here? That's not even the scene of the crime, idiot. But... I don't like you, Byakuya. What else do you want me to see here? Am I supposed to talk to you, perhaps? You could at least try to figure out where we should check without my help. Oh, shut up. Maybe this gun was used to... No, impossible. If that were true, Chihiro would be riddled with holes. Okay. So, like... Alright, hang on. How do I... I don't remember which button to press. There we go. If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
Jesus, what do you control him now? You called for me? Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with your student handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct? If there were some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct. So then, that means only girls can go into the girls' locker rooms, and only boys can go into the boys' locker. Oh, so she couldn't have brought Mondo in. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey, Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me. Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So in other words...
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
Such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is strictly prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. But he would still get shot if he tried to get in there, right? I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that there's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it. So,
Why you?
So sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together.
Unbelievable.
Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest your own damn self.
That's fine.
Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental facilities, so I'll clue you in. Faculties. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. Card reader has been added to the truth bullets. Okay. I still don't know if I was supposed to get the Bloodlust thing, or if that was just like a red herring. We came to the main hall. So what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? Well, okay. There's not much to look at. It's so chilling. Alright, am I looking at the door? The hunk of metal blocking the entrance seems like some kind of machine. What are we looking for? There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook. No, wait, there's 3 of them, but what are they here? What are they doing here? Oh. Could they be borrowing the ones of the dead people? You can only wait, you can't borrow it from another person. Isn't that what Monokuma said? You can't borrow it from another person, but he said that dead people are considered things and not people. So you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka. You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did, Sayaka Mizuno. You're right. This is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Oh, but taking one from somebody else is not. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. Yeah, I see now. Main hall e-handbooks has been added. Okay.
What?
Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. Does it, though? Could they have changed it? Does anybody have the wrong handbook? After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, so maybe it hit him? The memory of it came flooding back. The cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right, it wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey!
No!
Hey! What? The e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental. And a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did.
That's impossible!
I say it wouldn't break. It wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do a crap. Oh, but even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does?
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
then Leon must have broken it. Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be? Yeah, somebody has Leon's handbook and the broken one is sitting in there. Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Thank you for putting it in there anyway. Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite. What? What do you mean? What else am I looking for? I mean, am I allowed to leave this area? What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then you truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat
Absolutely.
myself.
I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. Now, why is that? That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly and then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's got to be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Okay. What do you mean by that? Oh, no, wait. Well...
Don't make me repeat myself.
Oh, and I have a basis. Okay. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all clear.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence. Does something like that really... Ah! Hey, you two! Big trouble. Need your help.
I don't have time to
We're
play
busy.
with
Leave
you.
us alone.
Cause
But it's an emergency. Emergency! Come on, please. You gotta help. Okay. Hang on. I think I should save. I think I should save.
Please.
This is serious. This is a serious emergency. Please, please, you gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Hina?
I mean-
But it's an emergency. Okay. An emergency. What happened?
Well...
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we could take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat
Don't make
myself.
me... Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no, and that'd be the end of it.
Yeah!
Okay, come on, hurry! Wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
It looks like she's headed to the dorms, to Toko's room, most likely. You're right. Okay. Is Toko inside? Some kind of emergency? Wait, what? Am I supposed to talk to her again? You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So what's this emergency?
So,
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know? See how she was doing? But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out, and she kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff.
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. I may as well give it a shot. The door swung open slowly and silently. Holy crap. An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that, Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But, could you open up, just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
Wait. And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time. When I rang a little while ago... I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust her door down. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? She thinks the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? That wasn't what I got from that. What I got from that is that... I hope that my microphone has been in the right place this whole time. I just realized it was kind of far away. Hopefully it's alright. What I got from that is that Genocide Jack is like multiple personality disorder kind of thing. That's what I got from that. Is that why Toko's so scared?
But...
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Is there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Mondo. Oh no, you! Hey, Byakuya, you think you could ask her? To come out of her room, I mean.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. Huh? You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments...
What do you want?
Leave me alone. You're all so annoying. Bacula? Bacula?
It's Byakuya.
I'm sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. What? But don't worry. Never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. That's what this is. It's a multiple personality thing. And with that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on. Hey, Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But...
Stop talking.
If I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Okay, yeah. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya! And I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library. Come on, let's go in. What book has he been reading? Is this evidence that proves that Genocide Jack really... It was Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I think I read that wrong. Don't make me say it again. There are new clues there. We need to check somewhere else. Maybe this door? If I remember, on the other side of this door is the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It all makes sense once you're inside. Yeah, we haven't been in here yet. Whoa, there's so many books and files. And so much dust, too.
So, in other words...
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. Okay, so we got some bookshelves. So many files stuffed into the shelf. What is in all of these things?
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared... Wait. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. You're kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. Okay, so there was this over here. There's a wooden box, but it's empty. Although judging from the smudges in the dust, it looks like there was something inside. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. An extension cord, huh? What was she tied up with? So there... Oh no, wait, that's... else am I looking for here? There's a light. Huh? It's a desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
What?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it into good use. Okay. So why are we here? This shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh?
That's right.
That's the report on a presidential assassination. Assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. Without making a sound, I return the file to the shelf. I don't know why we're in here. What else is there to look at? Ton of thick files on a bookshelf. If you're thinking of looking through them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? All those files are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh. So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here. It's home to
Interesting.
classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guy's problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. Well, it's not that. It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together? I suppose it goes to show you how much power Hope's Peak truly wields. Or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still don't believe it? Well, what about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible.
What?
What do you mean usually? Usual? Normal? Ordinary? Simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull any punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there is no doubt. Okay. Hold on a second. You're saying you've read all these documents and more than once? But all this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Tagami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible?
So, in other words...
I already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council, and I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. That's not concerning at all. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what has always interested me in the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine, ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases have been compiled here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that every crime the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. What is she tied up with? Is that an extension cord? I don't think it is. It doesn't look like it. Bloodlust is written in blood, and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise. The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So in other words...
The culprit isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack.
In other words...
That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. Then Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer, really is walking around among us?
Interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such reputation would ever become part of our little game. Though don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Oh, okay. Byakuya, about that Genocide Jack case file, can you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Byakuya handed me the file, and I flipped through with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached the page where photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected. Oh. The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran for several pages. Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17. Shoji Gaku, 23. Kano Issei, 14. Takeshi Yoshida, 30. Komatsuno Taro, Takafumi Gono, Uchida Nahuisa, Takeshi Masamune, Yuto Yumejima. There was no end to it. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. And at the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood. Now take a look at the next page, and you'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page. Profiling results. All of the crimes took place either on weekdays, at night, or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was an external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests... Thank you! Again, I will be here all night. That the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
So in other words...
The key point here is that the culprit may have a split personality. A split personality? Like the thing you see on TV? So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story, but this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up until now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb. Genocide Jack case file has been added to the truth bullets. Okay.
Let's go.
All right, we should get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Ah, wait, Byakuya! As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden like that?
I don't have time to play
Come on,
with you.
enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together this whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Well, goodbye. And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly he asked me to join him, he'd cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack. He's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? I have to find out. I have to find that out no matter what it takes. Well, my money's on Toko. I mean, she already kind of gave us a pretty big clue. And to have to do that, there's somewhere I have to go to investigate one more time. Yeah, thank you. I should check out the boys' locker room too, and the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. Okay. Alright, we're gonna save. And actually, I wonder... No, you know what? I think we'll keep going for now. I wanna finish up the investigation at the very least. Okay. Let's go to the scene of the crime. He also wants to check out the boys' locker room, which I wanted to do before. I want to see if that poster is there. Get out of my way, Hifumi. I mean, I should probably talk to you, but give me a minute. Is it here? The poster's different. That is not the poster that was in here. Huh, this poster. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit in the boys' locker room. Yeah, because it doesn't belong here. I don't think I have to check out the pool. Anybody here? Yes. Alright, no, the posters have been switched, but I'm not sure why. Was she killed in here? Yes! That's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Boys' locker room carpet has been added. She was killed in here. And then they moved the poster because they got blood on it. So they wanted to just make it look like she was killed in here. There's nothing else to look at. Okay. I need to go back and get that poster, and then I also want to grab the, see if I can grab Bloodlust as a clue. It's the blood-stained poster. The blood is the most noteworthy part, but the big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. A girl's locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this. Oh, but wait, that reminds me, the poster in the other locker room is... That's right, there's definitely something strange about this. The boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. And the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. Could the posters have been switched? But if they were, why? Because she was killed in the boys' locker room. Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little more about the locker rooms. Aoi might be a good choice, or maybe Sakura? Oh, I hit the wrong button. The word Bloodlust is written on the wall in blood, just like all those other Genocide Jack cases. At every crime scene, the word Bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. Alright, so it's not considered a clue then. You! You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Of course.
I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together. Okay, then let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker room could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never paid attention to the posters. I see.
However...
But there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee? In the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room, and it left a stain. Oh, so it's not blood. It's coffee. She was killed in the boys' locker room. A stain. But I don't see any stain on the carpet now.
Of course.
Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up, but still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a stain here to begin with? Disappearing stain. Okay. Blood stain. Big blood stain. This dumbbell has to be the murder weapon. Yeah. It could feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? I need to get stronger? Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did. Which I guess explains the trip. No. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? Oh no, I already read all this. I don't think I have to keep reading it. Hey, Kyoko, have you made any progress on your investigation? Generally speaking.
However...
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation? What is it?
Well...
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But...
So then...
Before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time. Thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts. That's it. I'll be praying for your success. Oh... Maybe Chihiro's notebook is the one that's missing. I'll take another look at the body then. I bet you Chihiro's is the one that's not working. The one that's in the main hall. Okay. So somebody's got Leon's. Hyoka said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I'd better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope was used to prop her up in a kind of crucifix position. Huh? The rope has a... I was right! It's the extension cord. Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. But the more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was the blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right. There's the issue of being suspended and the fatal blow. At first I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. Yeah, they're all being stabbed, but seeing them again after looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. What does this all mean? Status of dead body has been added to the truth bullets. Okay. Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Plus, it might help to look at the Genocide Jack case one more time. Okay. I already talked to everybody here. Oh, wait. I'm going the wrong way. Okay. Are you still here? Yes, you are. Okay.
Da-da-da-da-da!
Ding, ding, ding. Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I feel as if...
Another stat increase for me. Evidence, what do you find? I cannot reveal that just yet.
That's it.
But I guarantee
I'm
that what
sure
I
of
found
it.
will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Oh yeah, Miss Ludenberg said she witnessed something worthwhile too. Really? What did she say?
Well,
she refused to
it
tell me.
would
It's like when a
seem-
girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right? Okay, so where is Celeste now? The warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there. What's it gonna be? I have to go to the warehouse too, right? Okay, so there's a couple of places to go to. I have to go to the warehouse. I need to go back to the library. So I guess we'll go there first. Oh. All right. All right. The wooden box is empty. The extension cord was in there before. Desk lamp. Byakuya grabbed that one from over here and put it over there. It sure is dark over there. But why? Okay, Genocide Jack file. Where was that? I know it was around here somewhere. Huh? It's, okay, the case file's gone. Did someone take it out of the archive? But the only one who would do something like that... I can't think of anyone but Byakuya. So is there nothing here then? There's a thick layer of dust on top of the desk. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Guess not. No, that light. That's gotta be a clue. Yeah. Huh? The lamp won't turn on. Oh, I see. It's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. But last time I saw it, it was definitely on, and it was definitely right there. Yeah, because of the extension cord. But there's no extension cord here now. I wonder if... Okay. I can't imagine there's anything else I need to look for here. I assume this isn't anything I need. I'm not gonna reread this. Alright. I have to go to the warehouse still. And actually, first, I'm gonna save again. That's the map. Okay. Alright. I think we're gonna go talk to Celeste. So we have to find... Wait. Warehouse. It's around here, isn't it? Oh, no, wait. No, the warehouse is in... Oh, hi.
How unfortunate.
Maybe we should have confessed our embarrassing secrets after all. Damn it, I'm sorry, Chihiro. It's all because I wasn't strong enough. I don't think that was the problem, Taka. Alright. That's the wrong way. Yeah, I don't know. It certainly is pointing to Toko right now. Oh, it's over here. Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from. I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. Then did you find something? Very well, I will tell you, and only you.
Actually...
Last night I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. What? Really?
Indeed.
This was right before nighttime.
Hmm?
Celeste!
What are you doing
Oh,
out this late?
Never mind, she's reading this.
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes,
I
indeed.
assumed she was merely stocking up to get exercise in the morning, or to go exercise. It would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this would ever have happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying, which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Okay. Let's go to the trash room then. Because that seems like the logical place to go at this point. Or the laundry room. Laundry room seems like, I don't know. Why would you wash it? That's not exactly getting rid of evidence. None of this is... Okay. Nothing looks bloody. Washing machines don't look like they've been used. I think I need to go to the trash room. This trash room... Where else would you go to get rid of stuff? I don't know who's on trash duty right now. It's possible it's still Hifumi, but it's been a few days. No? This is the trash room, the dump in other words, but with the gate this way I can't actually get inside. It's not related to the case. Okay. Where else would you put a duffel bag? Inside one of the bathrooms, maybe? I have no idea. I mean, you can't flush a tracksuit. So I'm thinking that's not the case. Alright, let's see. Well, maybe you should go in, Makoto, because we're trying to figure something out. I can't imagine I need to talk to Toko again, but let's try it. Just leave her alone. Okay. Okay, where else would you go to dump a trash bag? Not a trash bag. A duffel bag. I don't think it would be in here, but let's just see. Nothing looks out of the ordinary. I have a feeling that this is what I'm looking for, the trash bag right now. Nope. Unless you wanted to burn it. No? Okay. I doubt it would be in the kitchen, but I guess I could check. I didn't see anything in the pool. But did I miss it? Let's just go in here real quick. I don't think there's a reason to be in here, but... Alright, let's see if you have anything new to say. Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing? Same as before. She won't come out, and she just keeps mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there. You left her? My head was all swimmy, and I was getting pretty hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, but don't worry. I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating? A donut, of course. Of course. There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts. Really? I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. Oh, I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with? She was a little strange. She didn't really hang out with any of the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
Yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite? Oh wait, maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? You think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl. Okay, so we got Aoi's account. Oh, I guess that was it then. All right. So I guess there was no reason to look for a duffel bag.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
Okay. We are going to stop here. I am not going to start the trial until next episode, and yeah, I think we're at over an hour now, so I'm going to stop right here, and we will start the second trial in the next episode. So if you enjoyed this episode and you want to see more, please be sure to leave me a like and subscribe if you have not. You can also click the bell to know when my videos go live, and you can follow me on social media, which I have linked down in the description box below. And yeah, hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow for another episode. Bye!